Oh, that's better.
I'll relax.
Right.
Hi everyone, welcome to Good Morning Toowoomba. Take two.
Take
We've been
two.
Axie and
I'm Daryl Nicholson, more than just a postcode. Mate, so we're just having another go at this, so really do apologise. Friday the 28th of August 2020, so...
top of 22 degrees.
So it's interesting, mate. What's going to happen? Are we going to sneak the door open for September really slowly, or what's going to happen?
I don't want to know what's going on in September. At this stage I just want 2020 to be over.
Yeah. Mate, I was having a think...
it was meant to be the year.
Oh, the year for 2020 vision.
The year for disasters.
We've talked about that, but it's been quite an interesting year. Mate, I was thinking we should do a little show once a week, or maybe once every couple of days, about the upcoming election that's coming up soon, and give people our views on how to enrol, how to vote. I mean, I don't really care who you vote for.
At this stage, they should be enrolled to vote anyway, having had a local government election earlier in the year. Now, keeping in mind, if you don't show up to vote, you will be fined.
So they won't be able to blame coronavirus.
You won't be able to blame coronavirus
like you did in the
local government election. If you haven't, the ruling there was if you hadn't previously had any instances where you didn't vote, you could use coronavirus as the reason you weren't out to vote. Which, like Toowoomba region, 30,000 people didn't vote, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
However, those that had repeat offences, fined, no excuse, because it was clearly something that they were willing to do before, so it was just a...
And look, I think comparing now to March, we know about the, mask, wear a mask, or wear a scarf, take your own pencil or pen, do those sort of things yourself, social distance.
Listen to the instructions.
Go early to a polling booth or go late in the afternoon. Everyone's going to do that. It's going to be busy.
See, that's the problem. Everyone lines up first thing in the morning to get it over and done with.
Yeah.
Just go when you're out and about. Yeah. They're open from 8 till 6.
Okay. No idea on where the polling booths will be yet?
2 weeks. They will be the same as the local government elections because it's electoral commission. Well, with probably some changes, but usually the same as local government elections. And 2 weeks of pre-polling.
Okay, 2 weeks. Okay. That's probably better, 2 weeks instead of 3 weeks, yeah.
And because it's not Toowoomba region, it's Toowoomba North, Toowoomba South, Condamine for us.
Yep.
There'll be hopefully 3 pre-polls in amongst that.
Watch over the weekend, GMT, Good Morning Toowoomba, the interview, another special guest, a really bright young lady, mate. Her and her brother have bought into a law firm, and it's a very
Toowoomba
good
Advocates.
interview. Yeah, Toowoomba Law Advocates. So tune in over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Our special guest, won't give a name away yet, but you've probably worked it out, all the clues I've given away. So, and that'll be on Warwick 4350 TV and Stanthorpe Warwick 4370 and Stanthorpe 4380 TV. Mate, it's Friday. It's been a funny old week, and Local and Live's on tomorrow night. You're going to come down?
Yep, I'll come down. And
Local and Live at the Powerhouse. So tickets are still available from Eventbrite. There's only 250 tickets. We gave it a real push yesterday, Ian Stewart and myself.
They're free.
Come down, free tickets, and this will probably be the last free event. I'm certain this will be the last free event, so not often you get something for free, so come on down. It's a great night. COVID rules apply. You've got to check in when you get there, sit down, go to the bar, get your drink, and then sit down and have your drink. Go and get your food, sit down, then consume your food. There's enough space from the stage. We're going to try some activities sitting down. Ian and I had a bit of a meeting. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of trivia on the bands that are playing. We'll do some Toowoomba trivia. We'll see what sort of crowd we got there this time. We had some people from the 80s and 90s, and those that were conceived from the 80s and 90s were there as well, the kids. So it's going to be quite a good night. Some good new talent coming on stage. We've got Goldie Hawn playing, and we've got I've forgotten the name of the other band. We've got and your mate's playing, so he's doing a solo gig, so really looking forward to it. So, mate, Costa Theodosis, he is building a tribe down at the Met. Busy night there last night. People coming in, and they overflowed into the sports club afterwards. But mate, he's really building a tribe. Bands playing. Good food. I haven't heard any bad reports about the food, but it's good to see local talent back on the agenda. You'd be keen for that.
It's good to see local businesses back on the agenda because there's more to Toowoomba at Grand Central.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, and that's what we were talking about with our guest this morning who's on tomorrow. The CBD of Toowoomba it's going to need that revitalisation and shot in the arm, especially with the announcement of a few businesses closing. Did get the scoop on Michelle's Cafe. Sort of worked out who's going in there now, but I won't say anything.
Nah, we will. Should we?
No,
should we?
no.
Should we rain on the parade?
No,
Everyone
no.
knows who it is at this stage.
No, let's just keep it quiet. But if you know who's moving into Michelle's Cafe, just write it in the comments. We're not going to say anything. I think that's the best
We
thing to do.
won't,
But
it'll be good. It'll be a really good addition to the CBD, and it's great to see them coming into the CBD from outside.
they're in a suburb in Toowoomba, yeah. So it's their third move in 18 months, I think, from the concept of the business. So be interesting to see. Mate, can we talk about WellCamp? You had a visit yesterday.
We did, yeah. So Tim, the business development manager, came in from WellCamp to see us in the travel agency here, just to give us a bit of a sort of an update on where they're at, what they're planning. Gave us some brochures. Yeah, sort of talking all things starting to ramp up, and hopefully, fingers crossed that they can. They're working on a bit of a attraction for out there.
Okay.
So hopefully that will come through for them, and
Well, that'd be good.
that'll be really nice to have that.
Because it was pretty eerie when we went out there and you interviewed Peter Wilson. It was pretty eerie to walk through the airport. It was all locked down. Peter had to come and let us in, and it was just so quiet. So quiet. But it'll be good to see if this little project they're working on takes off. Oh, so to speak.
It'll be good, and it'll be a nice little thing. So it'll give people something to do.
Yeah.
Go out and.
Okay. Watch this space. We'll see what we can find out. And again, we're under a bit of wraps. We won't talk too much about it, but something exciting for WellCamp Airport. Farmers Market's on tomorrow.
There's always something exciting for WellCamp Airport.
Oh yeah. Farmers Market's back on tomorrow, and under the windmills at Cobb & Co. So I haven't been there for a while. I must admit, might head on down there tomorrow and check it out. Mate, the first Sunday of the month, the Royal Bulls Head-In is open, so it's not. So next Sunday week, it'll be open. So if you haven't been to the Royal Bulls Head-In, do that. Get back into Cobb & Co. They've started to ramp up a bit now. So
hosting a big dinner.
I saw that. Yeah, I did see that. That's coming up pretty soon. So
September.
Chamber of Commerce are doing their Business Excellence Awards. So I'm still curious to find out where that's going to be and how they're going to run that and what sort of numbers.
What venues it may be in.
Well, there is one venue that they can comfortably get 600 people socially distanced in space, and that's Rumours International, but we'll just see what happens there. I'm sure Todd and Deb are working on that, and I think they've got a new marketing person as well at the Chamber.
A whole new team at the Chamber.
Yeah, they're building.
And just remember, if you do want to join the Chamber of
Just ring
Commerce, ring Deb. If you need to adjust your memberships, ring Deb.
Ring Deb. If you just want to talk to someone, just ring Deb.
Ring Deb. She's great to chat to. And
I've known
if
Deb
you
for a long
don't
time.
feel like talking to her on the phone, you can Facebook message her. I'm sure she'd love to get all those notifications too.
Yep. It'll be good. Mate, I heard. I'm going to say, did hear a bit of whisper about Bonamici's, so it
Doesn't look like it will be reopening.
Yeah, so bit of word around town. So if you're looking to open a cafe, there might be an opportunity there for you to talk to Vicky and see what you can do there. So, but Bonamici's is available. Still waiting. George Banks, mate. I'm waiting to go and have a look at George Banks when it opens and try
And
the
Habitat as
yeah,
well.
Habitat. Our guest was telling us today about Habitat. It's up for sale in the old Chronicle Arcade, or the Chronicle Arcade.
A couple of businesses in there that look like they're coming up for opportunity.
Yep. I want to give a big shout out to Lisa. She's got a shop next to Habitat, and she's created the Butterfly House, and it's a how would I explain it? Social enterprise, helping women to learn creative arts, and if they're having trouble with domestic violence, that sort of stuff, they can go down there and see her. So Lisa and Tammy are working down there in the Chronicle Arcade. Sorry, I keep saying the old Chronicle Arcade. That's what it used to be called. It's just a Chronicle Arcade now. But the Butterfly House. So if you're looking for some support, you can see Lisa and Tammy there, and they've got some other support workers working there as well. So that's their project they've sort of taken off and are working on, mate.
Maybe that's what the CBD needs. Maybe the Chronicle needs to come back to town
Well,
from their old offices up on Neil Street. Join us in the CBD.
well, they're in the Rose building upstairs. They've leased some space up there.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so Peter Hardwick was telling us that. So they've taken, but more of them are working from home now. They're like
Spread them
Tom.
out.
I don't know where Tom's
Hot
working.
desk them.
Yeah. Why
Couple
not?
of smaller leases, not just one big huge office.
Yeah. What else is happening around town, mate? Let's go to Sydney for a moment. 7 new cases. 7 new cases.
3 in
Sydney,
Queensland as well.
Local. They can't blame overseas travellers. They can't say. They're just trying to find out how it started locally. So it's quite
3 in
interesting.
Queensland.
3 in Queensland. Do you know where they are?
No.
No. Prisons are in lockdown around the state.
Yep, and did see that the lady trying to come across the border with her twins has unfortunately lost one of those twins.
That's sad news.
Due to being declined entry into Queensland.
That's really sad.
And my opinion on that is, we're all Australians. We're not Queenslanders. We're not Victorians.
medical help.
We're Australians, and we're entitled to medical assistance regardless of anything else.
Yeah, that's really sad.
And that's just a really, really poor and useless decision by the state government and the chief medical officer, not allowing them in.
It's really tragic. It's really sad. Our thoughts.
We're
and
trying to
prayers
save
go out to
lives, and
people.
they've gone.
Yeah.
One's been lost over something that could have been a stroke of a pen.
You left me a bit sombered, mate. We're supposed to be positive news and positive views.
Well,
but anyhow.
the positive side is there's a state election coming up, and we can get rid of them.
So we'll be starting our political channel, our political show coming up soon. So, mate, I think that's about the wrap. Have a great weekend. It's going to be fine. There's no rain coming at all. I think all the cold weather might have sort of dissipated and has disappeared. But whatever you do, I am going to go to Brisbane on Sunday. I've got to do a delivery down to my housemate, so I'm going to take a drive down there and not allowed to see him in hospital.
Are you going to bubble wrap your car?
Well, no, I'll just stay in it, and it's got the force field around it, mate. It'll be right.
Do the drive through. Kick the sofa out on the way through.
Yeah. So I'm going to take a drive down to Brisbane. I'm just going to eventually go down, deliver the package. I've got to deliver and turn around and come back. So, because again, I can't see Ross. The hospital's in lockdown. Just going to take some stuff down to him that he needs. So, but anyhow, that's it. It's Friday. It's Friday, and got to go back to work again.
It's almost September. We're almost into the springtime and the non-carnival of flowers.
Yep. Just a bit of background. Good Morning Toowoomba is owned by Ben and produced by myself. So if you want to get your name out there, certainly talk to us. It's only a small fee to come on our show. We don't charge much. And if you need to advertise your business, give me a yell on Toowoomba 4350 TV or Warwick or Stanthorpe. Can certainly help you out there and get your message out there, because it's pretty hard to cut through at the moment. It's not really hard to cut through, but there's so much stuff on TV and the paper that social media is probably the best way to get your message out.
Well, especially with so many big media companies starting to wind back their regional shows, like Hit FM's pulling their breakfast show.
Yeah.
So if you want something to listen to over breakfast, just stick us on.
Yeah, that's right. Just tune in, and the beauty is you can watch us anytime. You don't have to be live, and we're all over the place at the moment with times, but you can watch it on demand, and also go to YouTube, to Toowoomba 4350 TV and your YouTube channel, Good Morning Toowoomba. Right, mate, it's Friday, the 28th of August, getting closer to September. I'm Daryl Nicholson, Toowoomba 4350 TV, and also Stanthorpe and Warwick, more than just postcodes.
And thank you for joining us with Good Morning Toowoomba. Remember to like and share us on Facebook. Bye to your friends. I'm Ben Apsey.